I watched Dark Winds again last night, and let's help people that have lost their way, that have lost their prayer connection to their past. Okay. What would Manuelito, Cochise, and Tishna and Lozon do right now in these situations? Well, you're talking about people that know they need a place for good shelter to keep people safe from aggressive people that are abusive. You remember that story I told you about Lozon when men would have to go when all the aggressive tribes came through and they'd have to go trade in Mexico and the men would screw around. And then the men in the Mescalero tribe would want to try to cut off the tip of their wife's nose. And Lozon would take a knife out and say, tip of your nose or the tip of your penis. She cheated on you because you cheated on her. Remember, I went with the men and you screwed around. I didn't say anything. I didn't have to. She knew. Okay. She was screwing around with the Mexican guy while you were screwing around with the Mexican girl while you were in Mexico. When your spirits unite and you marry and you're connected to one another and you're a transmitter and she's a receiver, who's making love to your old lady when you're out making love, right? You're talking about a woman that's connected to her people because she asked for help and prayer to the spirits of the good people that are causing problems in her life. There has to be good people among these Wasichu, among these white people. Did you ever think that Lozon behind the Florida mountains was talking to the spirit of Earl to keep that woman and that baby safe so that that young man would grow up to be a man that would talk to Earl to help deliver his people from evil with the good people of his tribe? And did that ever occur to you? Did that ever occur to you that Manuelito and Cochise and Taza are talking to me as opposed to you because you're making casino money? You're making Tyler Sheridan propaganda money. And I am the father of faith. I'm the father of the peach orchards, the javelina herds. Okay. The wickiup where you can raise your wife and your daughter to honor covenants made of marriage that keep each other safe from each other's selfishness. Do you understand? My wife's sincere. Everywhere I go, I take my wife's sincere with me. And I'm going to let her use her golf clubs because she's left-handed, Amy. I'm just kidding around. You're funny, I know. But it's funny. Oh, what do you guys know for funny? But so you guys got to understand. It's not leave a tender moment alone. I'm just me. I get to be me. All right. I'm not here to appease people that are selfish. Right. Not everybody's gonna like me. What's important is that you have the capacity to understand me and live the truth that I am talking about faithfully. We don't have to hang out together because we like different foods, we like different music, and we dance differently. Okay? You don't have to hang out in my basketball barn. And, if I live next door to a formerly crazy Puerto Rican lady that lives in a white house with white stuff everywhere, and I got to splash color on everything. I got a Mexican looking home with adobe in it. You can have the weird modern, with lots of windows and weird looking, strange looking house with lots of metal and concrete. And you can have a digital printer printed out, which is weird, I think, I truly believe if robotics is going to do any jobs, it would be like working in a refrigeration unit, checking the expiration dates to make sure that the food gets distributed before it goes bad, or that works in sewage treatment and processing of waste that could make humans sick and process it and distribute it evenly so it doesn't cause concentrations of disease. That's what I think robotics, those are the only kind of jobs that robotics are good for. Otherwise, building a house, no, human beings should do that with their hands and put love into it. Building something with an artistic expression built to last, share, character, and currency built to last should be built with human hands, with love, and built to last with love. So grandchildren will understand just how much great grandma and great grandpa love them. Okay, but the robots should be made with great love to make sure that humans aren't dying because of certain things that we do that would be unhealthy for humans to do. But robotics can do it to make sure that humans are healthy. That's how robotics should work. And I'm not Isaac Asimov, and I'm not the kid who's building a landing pad on the moon and building digital printer houses for people that sexually abused and compromised my wives and children and killed my mother and my sister-in-law to keep their brain chemical addiction going, right? Do you understand me? You better understand me, because I have the most important mind on social media in the entire planet right now, and I'm not over-exaggerating my self-importance. I am Earl, the son of Ralph and Mary, from your documentation that a lot of you call religion. The stories are based on real people that live real lives and do real things with faith based on reality. I'm putting the faith back in and taking all the magical thinking out, because magical thinking is wrong. No more bridge to Terabithia, okay? That's a way for people to sell products, video games, and animation movies. And you need to be able to wake up in the morning, plant a garden, have clean and healthy water for clean and fresh air, hear birds sing, okay? Have children sit and watch. That one gentleman, that retired military gentleman in Sierra Vista that came and told me that beautiful story about how every year he takes his granddaughter down Ramsey Canyon because she loves the monarch butterfly migration. And every time it's the same way, like me and Dad with the leaves on the trees here and the birds singing because they're excited about it. It's just as beautiful of an experience when she was 5 to when she was 12. And she loves it just as much every time, like Christmas mornings with the stockings, but it's even better because it's love, understanding the necessity of nature to help provide our physical reality. Grandpa, they're beautiful. They're right over there touching me, right? I remember when I used to walk to work in Sierra Vista and watch the butterflies try to get across the highway, and how precarious and how I'd root for these butterflies to get past these trucks and these cars that were barreling down that highway. And I would say, he's going to make it. It's not going to end up in the grill. You can do it. Okay, it floated over the top. It's made it across. You can do it, butterfly. You can do it, right? I took the time, take time to make time to be there. I love you best. You're not like the rest. You're there when I need you. You're there when I need you. I'm going to need you, right? So, lady, let me take a look at you now, right? You're there on the dance floor making me want you somehow. Don't be thinking that I don't want you, because maybe I do, right? But if you're a person that lacks patience, okay, you're not going to want to be around me, because I am very patient when it comes to relationships. I want to take my time for us to get to understand, know each other, and truly trust the understanding, the intention of people. If you've been made into an aggressive person by aggressive people because of their anger and their tribalism and their fear, I'm going to help you wash that away and leave that all behind you. Okay? And I can do that with every person without having to occupy the same living space, share the same bed, wash our face in the same sink, and brush our teeth in the same sink, right? So we don't have to enjoy the same music. We don't have to enjoy the same foods. We don't have to dance in similar fashions. But we can all, if we want to, be able to dance and listen to music and sing and taste your sweet berries and drink. I don't like wine. I like water and grape juice. And wine it's fermented stuff is like yak piss to me. It's just, no, it kills my brain cells and pickles my liver and killed my grandpa and ruined his marriage. So last thing I want is alcohol. I do not like alcohol. Well, because I'm intelligent and I love my grandma and my grandpa and their children and their grandchildren. Okay. Do you guys understand me better now? You better, because I'm the gracious good shepherd. And if you believe in the gracious good shepherd, you better start believing in me. If you don't believe in the gracious good shepherd, you better believe in reality. You better understand the natural laws necessitated to maintain your reality. Because I'm here and I'm real and I'm perfect like the others before me that helped us understand the laws provided for our eternal reality through an infinite essence. Okay, guys? Did that help? All right. That was a good prayer. Peace.